Hey friends, Allison here. Welcome back to my channel. I just have a little disclaimer right now. If you hear weird gurgling noises in the background, Mr. Freddy Dog is not feeling good today and he snuggled in Mummy's lap while she's doing the voiceover. So try and ignore those weird sounds in the background and just enjoy the video I have for you today. I'm dropping in with a new traveler's notebook scrapbook layout to share with you. I am just adhering my journaling right now. I typed it on the computer and then printed it and adhered the copy paper directly to a sheet of white cardstock that I trimmed down to 4 1/4 by 8 1/4 inches. I'm just trimming off the excess right now. And right now I'm working on a little tab. At the top of the screen, just above my traveler's notebook page, there is a journaling card with a tab on the top of it. I traced the top part of that journaling card with the tab and cut it out because I plan on adhering it behind my photo, which is 3 by 4 inches, and I printed that at home as well. It's going to go at the bottom of the page, but before I actually glue it to the layout page, I'm going to mat it to some cardstock that I had in my stash. So I am using Close to My Heart mink cardstock to mat my photo to. It's like a grayish sort of color, so it's a gray, beige, brownie, taupey kind of color. Really like it. And it works well with the pattern papers that I chose to embellish my page. So there is my picture, and behind it is going this tiny little 1/4 inch strip that I trimmed down from some really old Jelly Bean Soup pattern paper. It came from a 6x6 paper pad. And then this floral pattern paper is going over top of it. And that is from another mini paper pad I have in my stash, and I don't know where it comes from. It's old anyways. I also decided to use these alphas from Pink Fresh Studio. They worked well with my color scheme, and the title that I'm spelling out is Go Out. The entire story behind this layout is the things Freddy goes through to get our attention so that he can go outside. We usually tease him and make him work really hard to ask permission to go outside. And finally, after he's gone through his whole spiel shenanigans, we let him go outside, but it's not without a whole bunch of work first. I'm also pulling in some of these Jen Hadfield florals that I have in my stash. I'm not 100% sure what collection they came from anymore. It's an older one that came out last year, I believe, and it was actually part of a Paper Issues scrapbooking kit that I got last year as well, or like the very beginning of this year. It's older anyways. So one tiny little flower was going by the title. There was a really huge white border around it, so I trimmed it down so the white border wasn't as thick. Only because it covered up too much of my journaling in that one little spot, and I didn't want too much of it covered, so I just trimmed it down. And then on the top left of the page goes another flower. I stapled it to the page, and last but not least, I'm adding some of these acrylic hearts from Close to My Heart. They are older as well. I'm not sure if they are in the shop anymore. These particular ones, at least. I know that there are other shapes in the shop, so if you are interested in having a peek, I'll make sure I leave the link in the description box down below. To finish this page off, I need to add the date, of course, so I am using Stays On Jet Black ink to stamp the date directly to the photo. This is photo safe ink and works well for stamping on, but it's slippery, so use care when you stamp directly to your photo. Here's the close-ups. Thanks so much for joining me today, friends. Welcome to my channel if you're new. I'm so glad that you're here. I'll be back again soon with more creative inspiration. Bye, guys.